If you're getting oil on top of your spark plugs, you need to sort that ASAP. I'm going to show you how to do that today with my mum's Peugeot 207 that she brought into me this morning. My name's Jamie, welcome to JP Cars. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off this piece here. My preference is to use a little tray like this that's magnetic to keep all of it together. I'll put a link to it in the description box below. The next thing I'm going to do is going to go around all of these bolts here and undo it so I can take this top off. I'm also going to unclip all of the electrical connectors here. Good point. Going to take the battery off too. Just helps to get that electrical connection out of the way, and then these 10 mils all around the edge. I'm also going to take this one off because I believe that if I lift this up and out the way and undo these clips on the front here, I'll then be able to get to these little bolts a lot easier. So I've removed all of these. I haven't removed this one yet. It is indeed an 8mm, so I believe that might reveal another one underneath. Has that revealed a 10mm? Yes, it has. Always worth putting stuff back on where you found it. There's a little plug here that can be moved out the way. There we go, a little tab lifts up. And we can also unclip that one. There we go. And now for these. There we go, that lifts up. Let's lift these up, give them a wiggle. Be very careful with them, don't want to break anything. And that can just be pulled out the way. So you can take these off by just pulling them ever so slightly sideways. It will save me from snapping them as I'm pulling them. Giving it a wiggle and pulling it upwards, that seems to work. Okay, so there's oil in this one. So looking down these spark plug wells, they're actually not too bad. See a little bit in the bottom there, quite a bit in the bottom down there. I need to undo those before we can start to take off this plastic trim. Just a couple of 10mm, that's all it is. They are quite deep, so I'm just going to use my magnetic thing. They're the ones that get oil on them, which is something you do not want. See the state of that one? So this is the one I'm trying to get off now. Maybe jamming that down there. Surely it's got to be something on this back corner somewhere. It is hidden underneath this fuel line. There you go, and now I can get to it. There is another one hidden underneath this electric connector. There we go, another one of these like these here, these metal clips. I think I'm going to have to take this off as well. 225. Okay, what I'll do, I'm going to undo this grey one, maybe a vacuum hose. This then is all out the way. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, it is very, very oily. And I'm pretty sure that this, which has already just started coming off, just needs to be replaced. When you get the kits, you don't get just this either, this rocker cover gasket. You also get all the rings and stuff for these. One important thing to note for this is, when you look here, I don't have an O-ring or a gasket for each one. That is because they are in here still, and there's one in there. So 1, 2, and another 2 are still here. It's important to note that, because otherwise, you could end up, when you take it all off, end up dropping one in the engine, and you might not see it because it's quite hard to see. Just kind of put them on like that. You know you've got them then. In your pack, you will get 2 little ones to go here. These have been absolutely crushed to pieces, and that will probably explain why they are leaking through. They're very brittle compared to the others. I reckon that someone missed those when they last did it. So we can get some new ones in there, new ones in here, new one of this. But first, I'm going to clean it all out. These are the ones that were leaking into where the bolt holes were. You can see that they are absolutely covered. No wonder oil was leaking through. These ones cleaned up really, really nicely, but these ones I'm going to clean up right now. That has now been cleared up and it looks really, really good. What you have to be careful of when you're doing this kind of thing is, one, getting stuff into the engine that shouldn't be in there. And also, when you look around the back and stuff here, I was finding a lot of the gasket that had been stuck to it and not come off with the gasket. This was right in the back corner. You might not see it if you don't clean it up properly. I've actually cleaned that really, really thoroughly, and that would have just ended up stopping it from sealing with the new gasket. And as you can see, really, really nice and clean in there now. I haven't bothered doing any of this. I'm just going to leave all of that. You know, all I want to do is just get these new gaskets in and get it to stop leaking oil into the spark plug wells and into the bolt holes. And so, having cleaned all of this up, I'm now going to be putting the new gaskets in. So you've got the big one, the 4 medium and the 2 small. I got this kit here. It says RCG050, and this is the company that I got it from. It was through eBay Engine Care Parts. Big tab facing upwards in this little crook here. You're then going to work your way along, and this little corner tab goes in the little tab section, and you're literally just going to fit it until it's all in. Perfect. Small ones in. That should make for a very different scenario when it comes to leaks. And so most of it is back in place, but before I put on this final kind of cover here and then put this bolt through here, I thought I'll just get the car to run and then check for any leaks around the new gasket. It looks to be running okay. Let's check for leaks underneath. Nothing at all. No oil. Any oil in the wells? Answer is no. No oil leaking in where it was leaking in prior to this, so please hit that like button if the video helped you out. Please do comment below, let me know what car you've worked on when you're trying to do all of this rocker cover gasket stuff. Let me know which car you have saved from having leaky oil everywhere. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Around 90% of people that watch have not subscribed, so that would be great if you could. It makes a massive difference. I want to try and hit 2,000 subscribers by Christmas. We're on 1,824, so we're getting there, but I need a little bit more help to get to 2,000 by Christmas. Please do stay tuned as well. Please do subscribe, because I might be giving this car a little bit of a makeover, because it's seen better days, you know, it's got a few bits here and there. Back bumper's really bad. I might try to attempt some bodywork, some kind of lacquering and stuff on that, because I've not done that properly before on a car, especially in a car that's not mine. But I think my mum will really appreciate it if I can get it looking a bit more spick and span, you know, just stuff like this. All needs to be polished, because the lights are very, very cloudy. Needs to go clean inside and out. And the window needs looking at, because the window on the driver's side doesn't go up and down. So we need to look into that. Right, see you in the next video. Thank you.